What's up, guys? It's DNOmyte here, and welcome to episode 2 of BlockHeart Season 4. We're here at spawn, and boy, have we got a lot to do today. First things first, we are going to be building our roads over here at the spawn center. So this is actually the world spawn right here. Our spawn is always at 0, 0. That's exactly 0, 0. And a few roads have started to appear. I've started to build this path over to the mountains where Milk and a few of the others live. They have some really cool bases that we're going to see pretty soon. And then in that direction is the starter village where my house and a lot of the other players' houses are here at the beginning of the server. We've got these cool lamp designs and path that go all the way there. So what I want to do now is we have to set up the shopping area so that everyone can start putting their shops down. Here's just a little temporary bridge that goes from spawn over to this chunk of land here, which is where we're going to put our sort of central town, the communal town, if you will, over here at spawn. And the shopping street, I think we're going to have it right here on this bank. I was thinking what we could do over here, if we just level the land off on this side, here we'll have a kind of promenade thing, and then obviously the lake is there. We could put some statues and boats and stuff eventually over there. But what's important is getting this shopping street down. So I'm just going to fill in the land over here and start marking out roads. I think that is the smart thing to do. Alright, I'm pretty happy with the shopping district. We actually got quite a lot done. We did all the roads, and there's actually a few shops already popping up. So I think it's time that we built our shop. We're going to be using concrete. You'll see what it is in a little bit. I've got a really good design for it. So concrete and sand. We've actually, gravel and sand to make concrete. We've actually run out of sand. We used it all on a little build I've been doing. We'll show that at the end. It's not a little build. It's a really big build. We did off cam. And in a little bit in a stream as well. So we're going to go over to the shopping district right away, and we are going to buy some sand from one of the shops that's just opened. So let's get ourselves over to the shopping district as the sun goes down, and we'll get going on building our own little shop. This is going to be really cool. I can't wait to get this thing up. So here is the shopping area. I marked out the roads, obviously, in that little time lapse. So we had a bit of a fiddle with the lights. I don't know if you saw that. A couple of shops already. Over here, Lucy has built a moss shop, which is just a little boat that she sells moss on. There's another one popping up here. I'm not sure whose this is. I think this might be Cannon's. Yeah, it is. Cannon is she's gonna be doing the wool shop. And then over here, Lucy's got another shop. This is a service. You can come here and request custom trees in your area or on your builds. That's pretty cool. We're going to be utilizing that at some point. Milk has reserved that spot down there. And then over here, I've reserved my plot, and this is where we'll be building my shop just in a little bit. But first, we've got to buy some more sand to turn all of this gravel into concrete. This is MC Wag's general store. There's all sorts of little bits and bobs in here between the permit cracks, I guess, at the moment. So we have got quite a bit of gravel to work with there, and of course sand. It's 1 stack per diamond over here. We should have stored some of this. Right now I can only carry 7 stacks, so we'll just grab 7 stacks of sand and 1 diamond per stack. And obviously I'll be coming back here to buy more to make a lot more. Right, let's turn all of this into various colours of concrete that I'm going to need. I've got dyes back at my base. I'm super excited. I'm glad we got shopping district up and running now. So yeah, let's get going. So, turns out I'm missing quite a few items that I need. We managed to make some light blue concrete because we had lapis and bone meal, obviously normal concrete. For this build, I am going to need lime concrete, and I don't have any cactus green dye to do that with. So we're going to have to build a cactus farm. I've just made so much more work for myself with the idea I've just come up with. I think it's a wicked idea, though, and I think it's going to be quite fun to do. So I'm going to build all of my farms pretty close to here. All of my automatic farms, my big scale ones. Obviously, behind over here in the Hobbit Hole, we've got our bee farm here for wax and honey, and then we got our sheep and our cows and our wheat and all of that stuff. But we're going to need, obviously, much bigger farms than this. So we are going to build the first skyscraper on the stadium, and it is going to be a cactus farm. And I don't know why I do this to myself, because this is going to be such a big project just to get a bit of dye to build my shop. But we're going to do it anyway. We're being ambitious. So what we're going to need is we're going to need sand. We've run out again. We're going to have to go buy some more sand. But we're actually going to need to go to a desert anyway to collect cactuses. So let's make a new shovel. That's what we need to do. We'll get some sticks out of our wood crate. We've got our diamonds. We're going to make a new shovel to collect just a bit of sand to top us up, but we'll buy the rest off MC Wag's general store. And then we're going to go get ourselves some more cactus from the desert. So we'll just drop all of our stuff in these chests in here, and then we'll go over to the desert. This is here we go. This is going to be fun. Right, this is going to be a really simple design. We've got an 11 by 11 box here. So with the border, this inside area is 9 by 9. So this is the 9 by 9 area here. We're going to put down cobblestone like that, and then we're actually just going to put one more down. On top of that, we're going to put sand. This is a design I just did in my creative world. I decided not to look at tutorials and stuff because they're pretty simple to build these. So we're just going to double up like that. So we should have a grid of 4 by 4 cobblestone columns like so. The sun's going down. That's great. We'll sleep in a second. And then we'll just put the sand on top, including in the middle. To save on cobblestone, you could do a cobblestone slab underneath this sand. So we'll just fill all of those in. There we go. So we've got a 4 by 4 area of sand there. Next, we now just need to knock out the bottom cobblestone here, because we are going to have our waterways running underneath these and taking all of our cactus into the middle. So get rid of all of the bottom ones. There's a couple left in the middle. And then our water is just going to go in each corner. So one in this corner, one over here, one here, and one here. That should lead into the middle. It's why we did the dimensions we did. And then we can actually just knock that block out. And no matter where the cactus lands in here, it will get fired down into that hole on every floor. That's great. So next, we just need to put the cactus on the sand up here, on each one of the sand blocks. That's the last one there. And then we need to build upwards. And we're going to go 2 blocks above the cactus. So about here. And this will be the next ceiling. So we could build across. There we go. So there should be a 1 block gap between the cactus and this block here. So we'll just build another square across here. This will be the next water layer. And then, of course, we have to add the actual breaking the cactus mechanism, which I'll show you as soon as we've got this roof on. Okay, the roof is done. So last thing we need to do is go back down to the level below, get our iron bars, and then it's just 1 between each of them. So 3 on that side, 3 in the middle, and then 3 on the other side, and that should be enough to knock all of our cactus down when it grows. Obviously, cactus can't grow next to another block. It will, in fact, grow anyway, hit the iron bar, and then fall down here into our water streams for it to be collected at the bottom. So now that that is the first layer done, that's simple enough. We've got our basic cactus farm there. Oh, no! That nearly killed me. I'm going to do exactly this about 8 times over, I think, until I get bored upwards. And that will be our cactus farm, and then we'll just decorate it afterwards using, of course, our products. It will be a green building, so yeah, let's get on with that and build this cactus farm. Of course, the collection system is also really important, so just to do that, all we're going to do is put a chest underneath the hole on the bottom floor, underneath our first layer, directly in the middle, and then go up onto that floor, and we're just going to put hoppers leading into it from above. That is our collection system, and obviously you can extend that underneath and make this a lot bigger and have a lot more chests and stuff like that. But that's just the basic way we're going to start it. Let's go. Let's build the rest of this building. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got 9 floors, and we've actually collected quite a bit of cactus as we are. I think we've even still got more to put at the top, but it's pretty fast, this thing. I went AFK for like an hour. That's enough for me. So we're going to cook this all up, and I've decided that I'm going to use green stained glass all the outside, including these outer blocks I've done here. So I'm going to have to get rid of the outer layer all the way around, all the way to the top, which could mess up with the water flow and things like that. But I'm going to try and do it strategically. We'll start from the top and make our way down. So, yes, let's cook up this cactus. We've got a bunch of glass, but we're going to need to go buy some more of MC Wag, some sand. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's go. We're almost done. Then we can get going with our shop build. So here we go, there it is, our cactus farm. It took a bit longer than expected and used up nearly all of the concrete I had, so I've actually had to already go get some more. I died, as you can see from my levels. That was a bit annoying. I got creepered. Actually, that's not how I died. I got creepered a lot here, but actually I fell in the ravine that's directly under here while building the new roads. There's a bunch of new roads over here as I start to plan to build more stuff. But basically, this is what we've got. We're going to put in a little door here and a no entry sign because this is my private farm. And actually, we haven't finished yet. That's how much cactus I got from since I last took some out. We are going to move this chest here. It's going to cause some issues, but we're going to give it a go. We'll break that. All of those should fall down. Let's grab those, and we're going to put them all over here in the first chest. And then we're just going to link up. I just stored all my hoppers. That wasn't too smart. Uh-oh. Have we got any spare ones over here? No, we don't. We're going to have to grab one more hopper and just link it there, and then these should now fill up all of these chests. And we're going to move the rest of the spare concrete that's over here over to the shop building site, because it is finally time now to get going with the shop. We're going to need this cauldron, of course, and a little bit of water. Let's grab some water from down here. And then, yeah, we're ready to build the shop. So that will be what we do next. Let's use this horse to get over there a bit quicker. Come on, bud. This is Brennan's horse. Let's go. Right, this is my spot over here in the shopping district, just behind Cannon's wool shop. We've got some good views of everything, including the cactus farm, and we're just slightly raised here. So I'm going to build it here. I've got everything kind of ready and transported over here. So let's get going. We're just going to do a really short time lapse of this, and then we could start selling concrete to our fellow BlockHearts. Let's do this. What did you think of my shop, bud?
Colorful, man.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
I picked up my horse from it.
Ah, you took the horse. Okay, fair enough. I know.
What do you mean? It's my white horse.
I know it's your white horse, but I've been using it all day to get around. I put mine somewhere. I thought it would be safe, and it's gone forever. But yeah, I've finished the shop. I think it looks good. It's different. I wanted to do something different this time round, and yeah, ready to sell some concrete. What do you think, bud?
Conks?
Yeah.
What does that say?
Conks.
Conks.
Yeah, it's my shop.
What does conks mean?
It's the conch shop.
Oh, concrete. Conks.
Come inside. Go do some shopping, man. I'll get behind the counter.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need to bring your horse in here. That's never getting into here. That's a mob-proof door.
We're stuck.
What can I do for you today, sir?
Bro. Whoa. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I've stocked minimum stock all of them. A few of them have got a few stacks. The white is quite fully stocked. But yeah, I'm ready for business. I'm going to announce it in the chat. All I've got to do is stock more concrete. So Concrete World is done. We're just over here by Henna's house. I'm taking a little shortcut across the spawn area over to the shopping district just to show you one final look. The shop, I opened it last night, so we're just going to go have a little look and see if we've sold anything. It was minimal stock because I've got to do a big mission to go get more gravel and sand after using so much of it on these two builds. But here we are at the concrete shop, or Conks for short. I thought it needed a hip little name. There we go. It's very Instagrammable, this building. It looks like a weird cake. So if anybody's bought anything, it will be the white. I don't think anybody's bought anything yet, but that's okay. We've only been open for one evening cycle. But I'm pretty sure we're going to make some sales later on. I already had someone asking about it. But this is it. This is the concrete shop. I am really happy with it. It's exactly how I want it to kind of look. Super colourful and weird and bright. There's lots of natural light because all of the floors are different colours of glass. We've got these various little balconies as viewpoints. And pretty soon this whole area is going to have tons of shops over here. And then we're going to have lots of buildings over here. All my farms are going to be in skyscrapers. My base is going to be like an open base. So that's another thing we're going to do. And I've started collecting all the materials as well for my football stadium build that we're going to be doing. But I think for one day and one episode, yeah, I'm back to iron armor, by the way. I used so many diamonds on this project, buying sand and gravel off MC Wag and making tons of tools, spades in particular. I've made so many. But there it is, guys. There is Concrete World, the Conk shop. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you're new here, and also hit that like button. That really helps me out as well. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.